Helene reaches hurricane status ahead of Florida landfall. Key updates. Tallahassee, Florida minus Helene intensified into a hurricane on Wednesday, expected to strengthen further into a Category 3 storm before making landfall on Florida's Gulf Coast late Thursday. The National Hurricane Center forecasts sustained winds of 120 to 125 miles per hour, with potential upward revisions as Helene nears land. The highest risk area is the eastern Florida panhandle, particularly the Big Bend region, with 8 to 12 inches of rain expected, and up to 2 feet in isolated areas. Over 42 million people in Florida, Georgia, and Alabama are under hurricane and tropical storm warnings. Key developments. Airports. Tampa International Airport will suspend operations early Thursday, and nearby St. Pete Clearwater Airport will close Thursday, reopening Friday. Universities. The University of Florida, along with Florida State and Florida A&M, have canceled classes through the weekend. Zoo and evacuations. Tampa Zoo will close Thursday. At least 22 counties, including Wakulla, Franklin, and Taylor, have issued evacuation orders. Leon County, home to Tallahassee, is evacuating residents in mobile homes due to wind threats. Helene could become Tallahassee's most powerful wind event, with forecasts predicting 100 miles per hour winds. Ryan Truchelot, founder of Weather Tiger, warned that Helene poses one of the most significant threats in recent Florida hurricane history. Residents preparing. Big Bend residents like Jody Griffiths and Steve Brown are evacuating, securing homes, and preparing for the storm. Many residents are moving belongings and fortifying properties before fleeing to safer areas. Rapid intensification expected. Helene is expected to undergo rapid intensification, with winds increasing by 35 miles per hour or more over 24 hours. With favorable conditions like warm sea surface temperatures and low wind shear, winds could exceed the current forecast of 125 miles per hour. Potential impact on Mexico and Florida coast. The storm could briefly reach Category 4 status in the Gulf, with sustained winds between 130 to 156 miles per hour. Tornadoes are possible in Florida and southern Alabama by late Wednesday, extending into Georgia and South Carolina on Thursday. Storm surge warning. A significant storm surge of up to 15 feet is predicted for the Big Bend coast, with 8 feet possible in areas like Tampa Bay. The Gulf's shallow continental shelves increase vulnerability to storm surge compared to the Atlantic coast. Oil production disrupted. Oil companies like BP, Chevron, and Shell have evacuated staff and paused production in the Gulf of Mexico as Helene approaches. This marks the second hurricane in 2 weeks to affect offshore oil production. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis has expanded the state of emergency to 61 counties, urging residents to complete hurricane preparations. Helene is set to be Florida's 9th major hurricane since 2000.